Welcome back to Wedding Mayhem. And we've got Keira back.
Hello.
She's wondering what I was doing. I was looking at her going, 1 tomato, 2 tomato, 3 tomato.
Why?
I know, why? We're matching.
We are matching.
And even shoes as well. Can't believe we did that. For any of you that don't know who Keira is, she was on our episode a couple of weeks ago, and we did an ADHD and autism special, didn't we? And we brought her back in because we've had so many messages, probably broke YouTube because those messages coming in were thick and fast. Lots of congratulations and lots of questions about how to plan a wedding with autism and stuff like that. So should we just dive in?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got them here. You don't know what's in here, do you?
No.
Yeah. Shall I start the first one?
Yeah. I did just have a little look at that first.
Did you? Keira, you were absolutely phenomenal on the episode of Wedding Mayhem. Your honesty, humour and total realness about the ups and downs of planning a wedding while neurodivergent was not only refreshing, it was also relatable, empowering and also absolutely hilarious.
Cheers. Thanks. I appreciate that. Keep going.
Humour is important, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm just very funny.
You are very, very funny. Right, you dive in.
I'm not very funny.
You are very funny.
Okay. You're a total star and a huge part of what makes the Wedding Mayhem community so special. Thank you for showing up exactly as you are and for helping others feel like they can do the same. Thanks, guys. It's just an ego boost.
This is a real ego boost. It is. I think it's more to
stick it on me
to see these because I don't really think you realise what an impact you had to people out there. The messages coming through were incredible.
That's really good.
The way you all spoke about overstimulation, people pleasing, and forgotten vows with such raw honesty made so many of us feel seen and less alone.
Aww.
And I said, you're not alone.
No one's alone.
No one's alone.
You've got Keira.
Okay, Keira.
Keira, your energy was off the charts in this episode. From launching a candle biz in the middle of the night to giving us the ultimate dress thong gate moment, we are obsessed. You're the neuro-spicy chaos we never knew we needed. More of this energy always.
Spicy chaos.
Neuro-spicy chaos. Yeah. I love neuro-spicy.
They got you and me mixed up there because I'm the candle person.
Yeah, I don't have a candle business. Trust me, there's enough going on.
But the song thing is the girl with the
she's shoved her. She's clearly drunk. Shoved her.
They didn't do the bustle loop
to her thong.
Yeah, they didn't do the bustle loop on the train.
Dress thong gate.
Or if they did it, and what they did is that they undid the zip, put the train through the thong, and she hooked it up that way. Keira, your voice matters so much. The way you spoke so openly about wedding experience being neurodivergent without sugarcoating it was powerful, important and incredibly moving. You've helped so many people feel understood, and honestly, that's what this show is all about. Thank you for being real, raw and ridiculously funny. There you go, funny again.
Funny. Huge love to Keira for speaking up about what it's really like to plan a wedding with ADHD, autism and OCD in the mix. Your stories were not only hilarious, but they were filled with validation, comfort and hope for so many people navigating similar journey. You've helped open up the space for more neurodivergent voices in the wedding world, and that's no small thing. Good. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, it's important.
It is really important.
It's important. Keira was an absolute queen.
God, I do try.
On this episode, neurodivergent, hilarious and completely real. We love you and we need more of you on the pod. P.S. Where can I buy a papoose?
Mamas and papas.
Do you want to? Because if people haven't seen the episode, what is this?
So there's a zebra.
It was in the news that morning.
In the news, and it had been put into a flying papoose thing because it escaped, and it was owned by. I looked into it a bit more. It was owned by this couple, and they said that it's now in an animal sanctuary or something, and they're much happier that he's living his life now.
Loads of people have asked about the zebra.
Ed the zebra.
Oh, Ed the zebra.
I think that was his name.
Bring on more Keira episodes. Well, she's here. We've done it.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sure you've had hundreds of congrats, Keira, but she was bloody amazing. But I really want to know what happened to the zebra. The zebra is now in an animal sanctuary, living at large, and he's much happier and he's got a lot more space and freedom. And the couple that adopted him are very happy that he's in a happy place. So
There we go.
that is zebra update, zebra gate update.
Honestly, there was just loads about the I was gonna say kangaroo then, zebra.
Not quite right.
Huge love to Keira for speaking so honestly about her autism journey. I was that girl too, lost and self-harming, diagnosed 30 years late, but now I'm getting married. Your words will give hope. Thank you for being real and reminding us all we are not alone. Neurodivergent and proud.
That's exactly what today was all about. What today? The other day.
It was.
That's what
It's
all
going to
about.
stay out there. So do go back and do watch it because it was incredible. Your bravery for coming on. I don't think people think saw you and thought how confident you are, but that took a lot of guts to come on and talk about it.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy talking about that stuff, and especially like people watching it and being like, "Oh, I didn't know you used to self-harm," or "Oh, I didn't know that you were like this," or that you had this issue, and it was like, yeah, well, I'm not going to go up to you and be like, "Oh, by the way, guess what?"
You don't have badges all over the place.
Yeah, so it's not easy to talk about. But it has to be spoken about, because if it doesn't get spoken about, then then it will just get worse for people, because they won't know that there's help out there and there's people that are going through the same thing and you can talk to people and everything. So I think it's important.
And for people listening, what help is there out there? Where can they go?
To Spectrum Sisters.
Well, this is your page, isn't it?
Yeah, I have a page called Spectrum Sisters, which is a platform for girls with autism, ADHD, any neurodiversity, anything. You can go on this page. It's stories from other girls who have been diagnosed as well with autism.
So basically these girls message you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you read out their messages.
I get them to tell me their story. I put it into a format. I reword it, make it make it so that their story's out there, but it's true to them. And then I post it, and then I publish it so that everyone can see that there's different stories and everyone has a different journey with their autism. And you aren't alone. I do Traits Tuesdays where I talk about the different traits. So,
do you?
So I don't do them every Tuesday because I want to space it out.
Yeah.
But I think the last Tuesday I spoke about might have been, I can't remember now. I think it was
this is our conversations all
yeah,
the time,
I
isn't
think
it?
it was that, No, I actually can't remember.
Forgetfulness.
But I always talk about different traits the girls have, and it's just a really nice page. And I'm always on the DMs of that page.
Yeah.
If any girl needs help, if they just want to talk to, I'm there. I want to make it big.
It's important.
I want to have a group of girls that are on that page able for you to contact, be a contact point for girls to talk to.
Because sometimes you can't talk to family and friends, and if you are aware of it yourself and you've not really spoken about it and it's not really out there that you are, then you will feel alone or wonder what's going on. So to reach out to somebody that is not going to judge you, I think it's really important.
And also can relate.
Yeah.
I think that's so important, relating to someone about it, because it's easy for me to go up to my mum and say, "Oh, I've had a really bad day, I've just felt really overwhelmed, overstimulated," and she can try and understand me as much as she can, and she does, but she's
not going through it herself.
She'll never know, because she's never been through that.
Yeah.
And I think that's hard for her as well. But with Spectrum Sisters, I'm explaining how that feels and everything. And it's making more families understand, oh, this is what my daughter goes through on a daily basis.
Right. So you're actually helping the families understand.
Yeah, I want it to be for families, parents, teachers. I want it for everyone. It's not just a page for the girls that need the help. It's for their families and their support systems as well. So they have a better understanding of what they're going through.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm incredibly proud of you. And I know that your mum was as well.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Bless her.
And all the girls in the shop were like, "Oh my God, how well did Keira do?"
She tried.
Did you surprise yourself?
A bit, yeah. I mean, I watched it back and I was like, oh, I actually didn't do too bad. I was
Did
like,
really,
yeah.
really well. So we're not doing the episode on what we've already done. We've got questions from the public that have come in. Plus, we've also got this massive big box still to go through. So I've just pulled out a few regarding like ADHD and autism, regarding weddings and stuff. So we can answer these first, and then we'll dive into the box. And this is helping you guys out there. So keep your messages coming. We do read every single one of them, and if they're really, really urgent, I will come back to you personally with some help or direction on where to go and stuff like that. So, but yeah, fire away.
I need scripts for everything. Speeches, vows, even thank yous. Is that weird or just smart? I think that's just smart and it's personal. A lot of people have
Really smart.
A lot of people have scripts, a lot of people don't. Some people like to just speak from the heart, some people don't. I mean,
I think it can be, even if you haven't got autism or ADHD or any superpowers, it is very overwhelming when you're suddenly looking at people that you've not met before and suddenly you're having to address them, especially if you don't openly speak to people. Then it is overwhelming. So sometimes having those points written down that you can just quickly look at. So not like a sea of writing, just bullet points.
Yeah, bullet points. I mean, it's a bit different, but when I do my pageants, I always have an interview, and a lot of girls I know will write down a script of what they're going to say in their interview, because you've got 2 minutes to basically explain your platform, what you do if you won, like all that stuff. And a lot of girls will write it down, but I mean, the last pageant I did, I think everyone wrote it down and I was there like, I'm not writing it down. Like, I'm not writing a script, because if I do that and then I'm in there and I forget what I'd written down, I'll just stop talking.
Yeah.
Because I'll blank and then I'll be like, oh, I've gone off script. I need to think before I can talk again.
But I think you're really good at thinking on your feet, and that shows in the boutique, because we often have to think on our feet, because an appointment will come in with their script about what they want and stuff like that, and we know.
Oh, God.
Oh, we've got a little spider. Oh, it's a friend from my grasshopper. Oh, yeah, she killed the spider. It's laughing. It's so so thinking on your feet is really important. But I think having those little bullet points, I think, are really important, because if you go off piste, it's good to claw yourself back in. But I think that's smart. My ADHD means I keep forgetting little things like sending invites. That's really common. People have done them, but they have not sent them. How do I stay organised without burning out?
Write yourself a to-do list, and I'd say section the list in things that need to be done today, next week, or next month.
Oh, right. Okay.
So maybe do a different colour pen for each thing. So one for today, one for a week, one for a month, and then one for like 6 months or something.
You've done something like that in the shop, in the folder. I saw that yesterday. You're just going, have you seen what Keira's done?
I made a stock folder.
Honestly, she's more in love with you than ever. But that's colour coded. Is colour coded really important?
Yeah, I think colour coding's good, because I think that when you like colour code things, it's clear visual, and then you'll see, like, let's say orange is today, you'll see all the things you need to do that day, and if blue's next week, you'll say, okay, I don't have to worry about blue for now, I'll just focus on the orange.
Right, okay.
And that can be really helpful. I mean, especially if, you're just forgetting little things. Just sit down with your partner, whoever, your fiance even, they're supposed to support you to these things. So sit down with them, say, right, what do I need to do? Make sure they keep you focused. I know it's really important. My mum and partner are constantly keeping me on track.
Yeah.
And just
I'm a big
sit
fan
down
of
and write a list of
putting things
everything you
in
need to do.
boxes, particularly like problems and stuff like that. And then when you write them all down, one, they don't seem as big as what they do in your head, but also it helps you go, right, that's more important than the other. So then you can deal with them more if you're going through them.
Yeah.
Right, what else have you got? Your turn.
I mask constantly around family. I don't want to be masking on my wedding day too. Any tips on how to unmask safely while still getting through the day?
You've talked about masking.
I mask all the time.
But don't we all?
I suppose so, yeah. I mean, I constantly am, and then the minute I'm not, everyone knows that I'm not, but sometimes I don't even realise I'm doing it, and then my mum will be like, oh, you were really masking today, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I was. I think all you've got to do is just be authentic, be yourself, and don't let anyone else's thoughts get in the way of that.
I'm assuming it's a she. Is she masking because she has it and hasn't told anybody? Maybe she's not shared that she
I'm
thinks
not
that she
sure,
has.
but I think what you should do is just think everyone here is here because it's my day. It's your day. It's no one else's day. And you know what? Be you on your day. You're not
Yeah.
going to want to look back on your wedding day and be like, oh, I just didn't feel like me.
Yeah, I agree.
So just be you. You're going to be in something you're comfortable in with
Yeah.
your outfit, hopefully. Your dress should be comfortable. You should feel comfortable. And if you are comfortable, you can be comfortable. So just be yourself.
Yeah.
And if anyone's got anything bad to say about that, send them my way.
And I will also say that, you know, if you're trying to pretend to be something you're not, people that really love you and know you well will know, and will jump in, and they'll see that that's a sign that you're getting overwhelmed and stuff like that. I'm autistic and terrified of the idea of being centre of attention all day. Any ideas for reducing overwhelmness?
If you don't want to, so you're going to be the centre of attention when you're doing the ceremony because it's kind of
Eyes on you.
eyes on you. But what you can do is maybe because have your bridesmaids stood up with you behind you, and that can be kind of helpful because then you've got like your friends with you, or maybe
Like
even,
a barrier?
yeah, have the mother of the bride stood up with you as well. So like
Okay.
behind you have like your mum,
But rather than sitting down?
rather than have them sat down.
Okay.
Yeah, have
So
them
you're
like
not alone?
stood up behind you, and then
Okay,
have the
good idea.
groomsmen stood up on the other side. So maybe then it will look like that's just how it's been organised. So then it's less. You've got that like person.
That's quite American, isn't it? Because
It
they
is.
do that.
Yeah, but it is quite good if you are neurodiverse because you can just say like, oh, like this is my people. They're behind me. They're
Yeah.
here. If I need anything, they're there.
Okay.
So that could be quite good. Also,
I love that.
in the middle, like during the day, don't sit on a separate table to everyone.
Yeah.
Uh,
This also helps with families that are falling out and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of like no seating plans.
yeah.
And I can hear wedding planners going,
Don't do a seating plan. You don't.
I think you have a sweetheart table just for you and your partner, your fiance.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Have a separate table for you two.
Yeah.
Everyone else can spread out.
And then you can go and sit wherever they want.
And then what you can do is just have that nice time with your fiance, new husband, new
New
wife,
wife, yeah.
new whatever. And then you can, when you're ready, you can go out and have a chat with everyone and mingle and to have a little bit of dance. And also, yeah, give yourself that extra room, that safe space to go to if you are feeling a bit overwhelmed.
What I will say as well is that with a wedding, there are a lot of people there, but not all of those people are going to be speaking to you all at once. And actually, it's more diluted than you think. It's more eyes on you. But, you know, we talked about fidget toys, didn't we?
Yeah, put one in your pocket.
Put one in your pocket, you know, put it on your bouquet. You can fidget on your bouquet, you know. So nothing squeaky, though. Imagine walking down the aisle
Like a
going,
dog toy.
squeak, squeak.
Don't think anyone's going to have a dog toy as their fidget toy. You'll be happy to hear.
I'm autistic. Oh, here we go. Right. I'm autistic and hate being touched unexpectedly. How do I gently stop people from hugging me on the day?
Just maybe what would help people is put up a sign outside the wedding. So you know how there are like these signs at weddings like, oh, take a photo with this Polaroid, you know, those things. Put up a sign at like the front of the wedding venue or something and just say like ask for hugs or something before you like going in for one, but maybe make it like cute, like ask for a hug and something, like make it like nice.
Yeah.
Because then it's just telling people, look, you're welcome to ask me for a hug. I might say no, might say yes, but that's just because it's me, completely up to me, and I just get a bit overstimulated, especially because you want someone to, so a lot of autistic people do want someone to ask before just going in.
Yeah.
And that's like something, I mean, I've experienced. So sometimes people hug me and I'm like, whoa, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
And then, but I think you just need to maybe, put up a sign or something just to say, please ask me for a hug, or even get a little badge or something, I don't know. Like,
yeah, I think so. And I think, you know, could you put it on your invitations before they go out?
yeah, put it on your invitation.
Just say, and just a side note, you know, bride is, you know, not a huggable person, or that sounds
My mum
bad.
hates hugs. If I hug her, she does this thing, we always take the mick. She does it, we call it the little tap.
You could just say, yeah,
She does that little tap on the back.
Yeah.
She's like, it's so funny. She's literally like stiff and she's like, They're there.
Yeah, maybe you can just I would maybe put it into chat GPT and just say what's the alternative of hugs and how to put it. But I think probably put it on your invitations that go out.
Yeah, put it on your
Like you do with the hotel, directions and all that sort of stuff.
Share the love.
Share the
Doesn't
love.
need to be a hug.
There you go. There you go. There it is.
And then just write, please ask before hugging.
I'm dreading small talk. Can I have a wedding without it?
Yeah, just jump in straight into the conversation. Just be like, so I heard you got a divorce last week. That's not small talk. That's just straight into the
So
chit
go in
chat.
first.
Maybe don't ask about their divorce.
I think I'm a bit like this myself. Because it sounds really weird because I talk for a living and I've got a podcast. But
No, wait, really?
no,
Do you?
yeah, like quite a big one actually. But I'm a bit shy, quite a lot shy. I don't like really talking to people, but to break the ice, I tend to go in first with the icebreaker, with the small talk. So I go in first with the question.
Yeah. Oh, your cousin went to jail. Tell me about it.
Come into chat. What are you watching at the moment? So I say
NCIS.
go in first. You could also go in and go, thank you for coming. Come back to you later, and then go on to the next person.
Yeah, and that can help with like the aunt you don't want to speak to.
Yeah.
You know, oh, thank you so much for coming. I'll speak to you later. I'm just having a bit of chat right now.
Yeah, busy.
Having a bit of food. I'm just really hungry. I haven't eaten all day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So go in
What's that
first.
excuse?
Yeah, go in first. What, you haven't asked for?
I mean, you probably haven't eaten because if you're anything like me, I forget to eat.
She does. I shouted at you last week.
I'll never forget one week. It got to about 3:30 and Sharon went, Keira, when did you have lunch? I can't remember. It was a really busy day. I went, oh, I haven't had lunch yet. She was like, Keira, go have your lunch.
We've all got food going, haven't we? Food in the kitchen, and it's like, but we forget. We're all the same when we get really busy. I want to. Oh, I don't understand this one.
Do I need to read it?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to stim in my dress and I'm worried people will stare. Should I warn them ahead of time or just let it happen?
What's a stim?
Let it happen. So stimming is, I do it sometimes. We call it happy hands. If I'm excited, I'll go like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
it can be a range of different things. We call it happy hands. It's quite funny. I just go like that if I'm excited. I don't even realise I'm doing it. It's perfectly fine to do. I mean, if it's something that it will help you as well. Also, when you're overwhelmed, sometimes you just like do stuff. I mean, I'm always like doing something. So yeah, take a fidget toy with you as well, and that can help out.
Okay.
But yeah, just do it. I mean, it's your day. If anyone's gonna.
So I didn't even know that was the thing, but I know lots of people that haven't got ADHD that do that.
Yeah, ADHD or autism. It's just, yeah. I mean, some people just like, just do it. But there's all sorts of different things you can do with stimming.
I think there's so much going on in the day. I don't think people will notice as much.
Yeah, I don't. And I think, you know what? Don't overthink it because then you'll be like stressing that, oh, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And if you don't overthink it, you probably will do it less as well.
Yeah, and again, all these people that are there are people that know you, majority know you, and that's you, isn't it? So they're probably used to it. They probably don't even know it's associated with...
If someone was like taking the mick out of it as well, just the word at your wedding.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be there.
They shouldn't be there. My ADHD makes sticking to timelines a nightmare. What hacks actually work for keeping wedding planning on track?
Have you seen at like some weddings, they have like signs? I love a sign. And it's like 9 a.m. Like, okay, maybe not 9 a.m., but when would a wedding be? Like 11. 11 ceremony.
Yeah.
12 wedding breakfast.
Yeah.
1, and then it has like the list of what you do.
Yeah.
And then maybe have a copy of that, like a laminated little piece of paper in your pocket.
Yeah, okay.
And then it will be like, wait, what's going on now? Oh, it's time for the wedding breakfast.
That is a really good idea. So always buy a dress with pockets.
Or just stick it in your bra.
Stick it in your... You can't be sticking it in your bra.
Stick it in your thong.
Stick it
Put it on the bottom of your shoe. Like inside, like your shoe. Don't look at my dogs. In here,
don't look at my toes.
like put a little copy of it in there.
What good idea?
And then you can just be like, oh,
yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
But don't be writing it on your hand.
Oh no, don't write on your hand.
Yeah, don't be writing it on your hands. But I think
get a tattoo of it.
No, I think that's quite good. That's like the timelines of the day. I mean, invest if you can. I know, they are not expensive, but sometimes you haven't got the money to do it. A wedding planner, wedding coordinator that's going to usher you and say, right, now time is to go and cut the cake, to do this, to do that. If you haven't got the money in your budget to do it, nominate a very, very good friend to do it. Very organised friend. They don't have to be a bridesmaid. It could be somebody that you wanted to be bridesmaid, but you couldn't be a bridesmaid for a reason.
Or it could just be that one person you know that's going to be on track of everything and on top of it all.
A non-drinker.
Yes.
Is a must.
Because they'll be on the dance floor and you'll be like, where am I supposed to be?
Yeah, exactly.
And they'll be like busting a move.
Somebody you know that doesn't drink or drink a lot.
Doing the stanky leg on the dance floor.
I don't know what stanky leg is.
Do you not? It's just like a stanky leg.
Could we have a top tip for actually planning the wedding, so not actually on the wedding? So timelines of getting invitations out.
My lists from earlier.
Your books. You can books. You're a great fan of books.
I've got these little like list books gone from Home Bargains. I think I told you guys last time. Yeah, I really like them. I just write lists. Every day I write a list and it is like hair, makeup, get up. Literally, it's like get up is on my list. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I did that.
You do it when you come into the boutique, write down everything that needs to be done before we open.
Yeah, and before the end of the day. And then I'll get it all done before the end of the day. And then you're like, I love you. And I'm like, I know.
Oh, that kitchen is spot on.
Did you see it? Did you see the kitchen? I cleaned the kitchen.
Did I see the kitchen? Georgia dragged me into the kitchen and went, look what she's done.
It's so good.
So list, we are list girls, aren't we? We have to do a list because you're working 24/7 to pay for this wedding too, and you are going to forget. Any person is going to forget. So whether you are diverse or not, then get these little books, do timelines. Oh, she's sticking again. Right, go on. You read a question.
Overstimulation at the wedding is my biggest fear. Should I build in quiet zones? Yeah.
You had a really top tip last time about quiet zones. Oh no, it was me. Breakout rooms.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Have a breakout room.
Have a room and put some fidget toys in there, or put in
bean bags. Oh, I'd love to have a bean bag. Ask your venue, or when you go looking at these venues, key up a room that you could actually have as a breakout room, for just yourself.
They do it at like festivals now.
Do they?
Like a little area for people that get overstimulated and stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
I've been to because I went to Boogie Town the other day.
You did?
And I went to Hyde Park, British Summertime Hyde Park as well. And they had them there and I was like, oh, this is so fun. It was really fun.
Here we go. My wedding dress is itching and tight and overwhelming, but I love how it looks. Can I swap it halfway through, or is that ridiculous? No.
Swap it out halfway through, but I already know if I was in something for more than 5 minutes that I hated, I would be unvinted in 10 minutes. So go to your seamstress, see if they can line it with some fabrics that you like.
Yeah. You could even buy the fabric that you like. Speak to your seamstress about how much fabric you need. Just a really, really light lining into that fabric will make that perfect, won't it?
Yeah, speak to your seamstress about fabric. Get the dress, you can get it altered slightly so that if you're more comfortable in it.
Yeah. That fraction of an inch tightness, that feeling of being tight, does not reflect on what it looks like in photos. So the dress still can be bigger and you can still have that look. Just because you feel tight doesn't mean that you look smaller. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll go no.
No, it is. It's true.
Because you can look at two girls in exactly the same dress, same figure. One will be tighter than the other, but she'll feel tighter, but she'll still look the same in a dress that's slightly not tighter. Like a fraction of an inch won't make a difference in your photos.
You don't need to be pulled in.
No.
You don't.
No.
If you're going to be uncomfortable, you're going to feel like you can't breathe.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I would also suggest getting a backup dress anyway, regardless, because if anything happens to your dress on the day.
So buy an extra dress from us.
But you can buy a second dress, or it could be just a dress in a slumber dress.
Yeah, just get just a little one off ASOS or something.
Yeah. Get a load of PJs for you and your bridesmaids towards the end of the evening, the last couple of hours of the evening, to dance around in.
Dance in your PJs. We love it. I love
love
PJs.
it.
We should do an episode in our PJs.
Should we do that? You just want to come back again, don't you?
In my PJ.
Right. These questions are flooding in, and we do apologise that we've not gone through all of them. So we are going to do this episode on this as well. But if you have anything urgent that you need help with, we will come back to you. We read every single one of them, either myself, you, or the girls in the shop as well. Right. You can dive in. What you got? One at a time.
Broke it.
I know I broke it. Right, what should I wear? Suit or tux? Is a tux too much? She's not too pleased about it. This is from our groom special.
She's not pleased. Why are you marrying her?
Well, yeah, but if he's wearing a tux and it doesn't go with... This is the problem with boys, okay, is that if they don't... It depends on how much input he's had, but, you know, the girls fly with the wedding plans and the boys are like, oh, no, you can't read that one up. That's a fan mail. I'll go through that later. If the girls start planning the wedding and then the boys sort of like come in sort of halfway through or towards the end and go, oh, actually, I want to do this, want to do that. It mucks up the whole of the aesthetics. Give me that box.
Sorry.
One at a time. You take one. So, yeah, if it doesn't go with the wedding plans, then no. What do you think? Just don't even listen to me.
No, I do. I am. I'm processing.
So if you were you're planning your wedding,
I think.
and then you're
wear what you want to wear. Sorry, I do. If that's what you want to wear and that's what you're comfortable in, I mean, wear it. Whatever.
And it's also how you're delivering that information to your bride.
Just say, look, I feel good in a tux. I'm going to wear a tux.
Yeah.
And she'll say, okay. I'm wearing a dress. I feel good in a dress.
The groom does not need to match the ushers. The bride does not need to match the bridesmaids. You are two people that stand alone.
I don't want my groom to match the ushers.
No.
Because what if one of them like turns around, they've got the same hair, and then I'm like, oh, hi, babe. But it's just like, I'd be like, no,
right, read out your question.
Loved your episode on children. Children. You did a children?
We did. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah. My mum remarried my little brother. My mum remarried. My little brother screamed out boring as they were asked if anyone here knows.
Oh, right. So basically, what's happened
It's
here...
cut off.
Oh, is it? What's happened is that, you know, when they say towards the end, does anybody have any reasons why these two people should not be married?
Objection.
Objections. The little ones shouted out boring.
Fair. Little kids, they think it's boring. I was at a wedding when I was little and I was so bored. I was like, this is the worst. But when we got to the after bit, I was like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
So maybe just like assign someone to sit with the kids.
Yeah.
That is good with the kids.
Yeah.
And
it's like kids that come into the
don't
shop.
force the kids to stay in the whole time at the ceremony, maybe.
Agree.
They're bored, they're kids, they don't care.
No.
They want that cake at the after party.
They don't get it. They just don't get it. They are being forced to be there because you want them to be there, not because they want to be there.
They don't want to be there, they're kids.
You know, so if you're going to have children at the wedding, you know, they are going to, you know, don't be surprised that they are going to kick off at some point.
I'd kick off. I always kick off.
I was a nervous groom and I fainted right as my bride was walking down the aisle, stealing her moment. We laugh about it now, but I was mortified.
That's not still in the moment. That's the exact reaction I want. I'm just that beautiful. You've passed out. Yep. Thank you. That's just amplified my moment. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah. And for, you know, and grooms, make sure that you eat in the morning. Don't have your stag do the night before. Or
I hate people that do that.
Yeah. I don't think many people have a stag do the night before.
I don't really like stag do's and hen do's, so.
Why?
I just think it's wrong, to be honest. Some ways people do it.
It's a last hurrah, isn't it?
No, it isn't. Your last hurrah was the day before you asked them to be your girlfriend.
Oh. Well, you're thinking that they're going out and doing the whoo.
No, they're going out and like seeing strippers and stuff. That's what I'm saying. I don't think
exactly.
that's right.
But it doesn't have to, hen do doesn't need to be like
I
that.
know, but I'm saying the ones that are like that, I don't think they're right.
Yeah, well,
But I mean, it's person to person, isn't it?
Are you going to read your questions or just stick them? These are people's questions. Careful.
No, these are ones we've already answered.
Oh, you have. Right. Do you want to answer them?
I'm just making a little stack. Is it okay to ask bridesmaids to pay for their own hair and makeup and pay for dresses? Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you've asked them to be a bridesmaid. That's a responsibility they've taken on.
I think it's really an old thing where brides are now responsible for paying for bridesmaids and their makeup. Back in the day, it was a given that if you were asked to be a bridesmaid, then you basically got given your dress and makeup, the whole lot. But I think now, I think it's expected that you do pay for it.
You do pay. I think you should, to be honest.
I think before you ask anybody to be a bridesmaid,
Make sure they've got the money though. Don't
Yeah.
put them in a hard situation where you're going to get dresses and you've all picked out this £200 dress and there's the one girl who's like, I can't afford a £200 dress.
Yeah.
Don't put them in that awkward situation.
prom again, isn't it?
Talk to them all separately.
Yeah.
What I would do if you're gonna make them pay for their own, say to them, look, but here's the colour, buy a dress
In this colour.
in this colour.
You can mix and match fabrics and colours and dresses. I don't think it needs to be a uniform anymore. I think my only thought on that is that it has to be the same length. They all need to be in the same length.
Okay. I've seen them before with a different length.
I don't like it.
I do.
It's my OCD, sorry. Because it is a uniform, but I don't
I
think...
like it. I want floral bridesmaids. I
Yeah,
love the
yeah, but then what if your guests turn up in floral bridesmaids?
I'll tell them
colours.
don't wear floral.
It's okay, so that needs to be on your yeah.
Oh, the guests are getting like dress codes. They're getting like colour. I'm gonna do a colour.
I saw a thing. Did I screenshot it? I can't remember. Last night, and this girl was getting real stick because she had said on the group, "Am I wrong to say on my invitations that guests to turn up in black or white?"
I love that.
I think, and everyone was going, "No, if I got that, I would not be coming to your wedding." And like,
Well, then don't go. You're not invited.
I think when you're I mean, to be asked to wear black to a wedding is fantastic, isn't it? Everyone looks great in black.
I'd be like all over that.
Yeah, but
I'd wear like a black and white jumpsuit or something.
yeah, but there's
like
people on it going that they can't find it. She was saying that she's having difficulties with guests saying, "I can't find anything I like in black." I know.
Everyone has a little black dress in their wardrobe. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, definitely.
You will find something that you look good in black.
100%.
Black looks good on everyone.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, but I don't think it's wrong to put a dress code on your invitations. And I think actually people are more grateful to have them, Right, got a question?
I've postponed my wedding twice now as I keep not doing anything as it's so overwhelming. My partner is also neurodivergent, so us planning an event is a nightmare. We really want to get married first before we have a family, but how to do it? Emma and James want to get married more than anything.
Oh,
You don't need a big wedding.
no. Go get married. Go get married in your lunch hour. Then have a big party.
Yeah, have a party. Just arrange a nice party. Go get married.
It's a celebration, isn't it?
Go get married. Go enjoy. Yeah, just you know what? You two, maybe your parents.
Yeah.
Maybe go on holiday. Go to Italy and have like a nice Italian wedding.
Get somebody else to plan it. So basically a wedding abroad, and you literally just turn up for these weddings. Because they organise it all. They are wedding planners, aren't they? So I would just do that. The main thing that you've written in there is that you just want to get married. So I think just go and get married. And then if you want a celebration, a party afterwards, then do it. I think keep it simple.
You don't need the big wedding. You don't. It's a myth.
I love this. Right. My parents are Bangladeshi and it's traditional.
Is that a word?
Well, that's what she's written. And it's traditional as a guest to wear your wedding dress to the next few weddings so guests know you're a new bride.
Is it?
Apparently.
I'd be raging.
Would you?
Yeah. Would you not?
Well, if it's the culture.
I mean, it's their culture, which I respect and I appreciate. I think that's beautiful for them.
But also yeah.
I wouldn't like that. What if you're like getting married? What if you're going to a wedding of someone who is that is not their culture, and then you're going to their wedding and you're like, I have to wear my dress, as it's my culture.
You actually rock it up. That would be hilarious.
I mean, if it's your culture, if it's within your culture, everyone understands, then do it. Yeah, amazing. But
let us know what your thoughts are on this. We'd like to hear that.
So over this wedding, 18 months planning, we have 3 days to go and have 6 people, and 6 people have pulled out. 3 people asking if jeans is okay. One wants to wear a plain white dress, but it's okay. She has a belt to break it up. One who could not make it now can. Pass the wine already.
Do as you're told, guess.
What is going on in the world is my question.
I don't get it. I think, you know, and I had it at my wedding that
Don't wear white to a wedding. It's not your day.
no, it's not.
Unless they ask you to.
Right, yeah,
Send her to that wedding.
yeah. Look, if you're a guest, just, you know, do as you're told. These people are spending £200 plus on you to be at their wedding.
Yeah. I just think do what you're told to do. Yeah. Just wear.
Hard, is it?
It's not. It's really not. And
Not hard.
you know what? You're
People
like,
are dicks.
if people are like, oh, I've got to wear this white dress, you don't. There's a million dresses in the world. Go on Shein, buy yourself a tenner of a dress and wear it and rock it. It's not your day.
How do you demote your maid of honour? She's being a first-class bitch with honours, anon, as she listens to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Stop it, please.
Yeah, come on, maid of honour. Why are you being a bitch? Yeah, there's a relationship breakdown there, isn't there?
I think you just need to sit down and talk to her.
So,
And just say, look, I've given you this role and I'm really appreciative that you've taken it on, but
do you want it?
I need less attitude, please.
No, I
Missy.
ask her if does she want it?
Put her in the naughty step.
I also ask her if she wants the role. She may not want the role. That's probably why she's doing it. But you know, and I would just sit down and talk to her and just say, look, you know, it's not working. It's causing her more stress. And would she like to do a different job instead?
Yeah, that's a good thing to ask. Just say, look, if this isn't working out, what would you like to do? Give her the option. Make her feel like she is in control, even if she's not.
Maybe she's feeling really stressed that she's got all this responsibility. Maybe you're giving her too much.
Now they're going to sit down together and she's going to be like, oh, I saw that on the podcast.
Yeah. Right. Here we go. Oh, you got a question?
No, I'm just making a
Oh,
stack.
will you ask a question?
Oh. I'm enjoying my stack.
Of course, I have it with the mic.
Sorry. Hello, sorry, didn't mean that. The groom was handcuffed, whoa, to a blow-up doll and left in the middle of a public square while the rest of the group went to get snacks. Tourists started taking photos of him. It took 2 hours before they returned the key, with the key. This giving the hangover.
It is giving the hangover. Yeah, I mean, there are hen and stag do's are either really classy or really classless.
That's what I mean. I hate that so much. It's embarrassing. If I saw my groom like that, I'd be like, it's off, mate.
Would it be off?
Wedding's off. That's disgusting.
It wouldn't be off because he didn't do it.
He's the one that allowed them to handcuff a doll to him. He could have said no. It's freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. How do I explain to my family that I'm not having kids at the wedding without being made to feel like a monster? And this is parent guilt. We get this a lot in the shop, don't we?
Be honest. Just say, look, I've decided to have a kid-free wedding. It's your day. It's not the kids' day, and kids can be, when they're not your own kids, can be a moment.
And these parents don't look after the children. We have it in the shop.
No, and kids go running around
They
on
do.
the dance floor when you're trying to have your first dance, and it's like, come on.
And do slideys.
Oh, I love those.
I love slideys.
What's the floor like in here?
No, you know, you don't need to feel like a monster. I think to stop you doing it because you're playing havoc with his mic. He's saying don't do it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Right. You got a question? Yeah, I think you don't need to feel like a monster. It's your wedding, your rules. As long as you're being nice about it and just being polite and just saying, you're not having a kid, you know, you're not having kids at the wedding.
Should we do one of these? I can't stick these.
Yeah, go on in. Good idea. My future mother-in-law is demanding to invite people who I've never met. Where do I draw the line? Basically, I would say you've got no more budget. You're up to full capacity for the venue. And you've got no room. What have you got to say about this?
I'd say it's not your wedding.
It's not your wedding.
You're gone.
Yeah, yeah. say that you can either do two things.
I'm not
If you,
inviting my uncle's cousin stepson, sorry.
yeah, if you say that you've got no more money to invite more people and they give you more money, then you're a bit stuffed if you don't want those people. So if you say that you're at full
Yeah,
capacity,
what if they give you more money?
that
I
the
mean, I'd take the money.
that the venue would take them, but then you got to have those people. But if you say that the venue will not allow you any more capacity, and pray that they don't ring the venue because they're dicks.
They can't ring the venue.
They do. They do. They do. Right.
Don't let them.
One
Right.
more question, and then we spin the wheel.
Yay. Does a fascinator count as a hat?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
Well, what would you class it as?
Fascinator. It doesn't really protect your head, does it?
Well, and a hat protects you from.
The cold. A beanie protects you from the cold. A
We're
cap
talking about a
protects you from the
wedding.
sun.
At a wedding.
But would
You don't wear a beanie to a wedding.
yeah, but it doesn't really have a hat purpose, does it? A fascinator. It's just a bit of fabric on your head. It's not really like a hat. I feel like a hat has to have a purpose. That just looks pretty. A beanie keeps you warm.
But
The cap keeps your face away from the sun.
I suppose with a hat,
A swim cap keeps your hair dry.
it does. But we're talking about a wedding.
Yeah, but I'm talking about how that's got no use as a hat.
So a hat is a
Are
hat.
you going to wear that to protect you from the sun?
Yeah, and I think
Are
the
you?
hot
Are you,
I think
Sharon?
the hot weather that we're having, a hat is really, really good at the moment.
So a cap, not a fascinator, because a fascinator's not going to protect you from the sun. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's got
the
holes,
fabric's
it's lace,
pretty.
it's mesh.
Yeah, so no, it doesn't count as a hat.
Yeah.
So perhaps they've been told that to wear hats. Perhaps they've been told to wear hats
Or not to wear hats.
or not to wear hats.
To wear hats or to not wear hats.
That is the question. So they are different. They are different. If you're being told to wear a fascinator, then wear a fascinator. If you're being told to wear a hat or not a hat,
But some fascinators are hats.
make up your mind.
No, because it depends on the fascinator.
Because you get those little cap things, don't you?
No, because you get the big ones
Yeah,
that are like sunshades.
yeah.
They're hats.
So you've changed your mind now.
No, I haven't.
What do you think?
Still a fascinator.
So we're going to bring this wheel on. Let's get rid of some of this rubbish.
I'm going to keep sticking later.
Yeah, you are going to see it sticking. Oh my God. Now I know where all this is going. Like confetti. There we
Spit on
go.
the floor.
So you've never done this wheel?
I have. I did it with. I haven't spun it.
Oh, you have not spun it? Oh, go on then, give it a spin.
I'm nervous.
Are you nervous? Oh, you can't play that. I've not brought it with me.
Of course you haven't.
Oh, we've done it. No, do that. Gossip. Wedding gossip.
I don't know if I have any.
Any gossip at all?
I don't get out much. Let's just.
I have gossip.
What's your gossip?
I have gossip that is actually in this box. I have a question that came in, and this might get repeated. Basically, the maid of honour has eloped with the groom, and they haven't told anybody yet. And I don't know any other information than that. She just said, "We've not told anybody yet, but I am the maid of honour and I'm eloped with the groom. So we want to know more information." There we go. That's gossip.
Would you rather? Should we do that?
Go on then.
I'm just making up the wheel as
Let
we
me
go now.
Let me spin.
But I wanted to do a would you rather.
Well, it might be, would you rather? There it is. If you didn't work for me and we forgot to turn for you, you're a singer and a dancer
Yeah, and an actor.
and an actor.
Do it all.
Do it all. If you weren't doing any of those things, what would you be?
That's not a would you rather.
It is.
Would you rather work for me or do something else?
Yeah. What if you didn't work for me? What would you do?
If I didn't work for you.
Just answer the question. Takes thoughts. And pause. You're not supposed to pause on a podcast.
I don't really know. Maybe I'd like.
I think you would. I think you'd go into counselling.
Do you?
I do. I think you're really good at listening to people. You're very empathetic. You're going to ask what that is now, aren't you?
No, I know what that is. Whatever that is.
I do. I think you would go into some kind of counselling or work with animals.
Oh, I love animals.
Can't talk about the grasshopper.
Wait.
Can't talk about the grasshopper. Date story. Give me a date story.
Oh, okay.
How do young people date these days?
Oh, I've got one. I went on Hinge for a day.
You went on Hinge for a day. I don't know this.
So after I broke up with my ex, I went on Hinge for a day and I met someone on Hinge and he seemed really sweet on Hinge. He was really sweet, to be fair. He drove me to Windsor to go clubbing.
Sorry, we don't know about this. Why have you? We would have told you not to go. You got in a stranger's car.
He drove me to Windsor.
Where did you meet this
clubbing.
person?
At my friend's house. He drove us both. And then
You took a friend.
Yeah. And we went to Windsor. He dropped us. He just dropped us at Windsor and left. And then the next day, or the few days after...
he picked you up at a friend's house.
I've got more.
He drove you to Windsor. He left you there.
With my friend, we went clubbing. And then, a few days later, he took me with his family to a big event, a big black tie event. It was like an awards event. As part of his family's business, I had all the food and the drink on his family's card and like business, and I never saw him again.
What? None of us know about this, do we? No.
I'm sorry, Harry.
What was he called? Did he ever message you?
No.
No.
Well, I just didn't message him back one day and he never got back to me. I was like, well, if you clearly don't want me that much, so...
Oh my God, that's...
Enjoyed the night though. It was good. I got to wear like a nice dress, really dressed up for it because it's proper black tie event.
Was it?
Yeah.
What a weird couple of days.
It was weird.
It was very weird.
Yeah.
I don't know my weirdest, but I had a date once, and actually we were friends. Before I did this, I used to sell houses, and it was actually somebody who bought a house from me, and we were good friends. He'd just gone through relationship bust up. I just gone through relationship bust up, and we're like, should we? So we went on a date.
And it's John.
we went on a date, and we went to Pizza Express in Weybridge. It then just opened, and it was okay, but it was very clear that there was nothing there, and so he got up we both got up, and you had to walk round, but there were some plant pots here, where my seat was. So I just got up, went through the plant pots, ricocheted off the glass panel that was there that I didn't see. I fell backwards. Massive big lump literally forming on my forehead with all the staff and Christian coming over, and I'm putting ice on me and everything because I probably went bang into it. And they were, because they should have had like things on the glass panels, but they didn't. And they sent me a voucher for a meal on the house, and Chris and I didn't obviously go any further than that first night. So I took my ex-husband and my son out for a meal with the voucher, so I had to go back to the restaurant that I was on my first date with. Still with the big fat lump on my
my God.
with my ex-husband, because he was my ex-husband at the time, and yeah, my son.
Funny story, there's a car cleaning place near me. Well, there's like the hand cleaner and it's the best cleaning place, but it's a little bit dodgy. So Ethan, like my partner, we get all of our like friends that are girls and his sister and me. Everyone gets Ethan to take them to this car place to get their car cleaned.
Right.
Because they know
what protection.
Yeah, because they know Ethan as well. So they'll be nice to us, and also we're a bit nervous. Every time they go, they're like, another one?
Oh, they think he's got a new girlfriend every single time.
But because he brings back his sister and he brings back me and he brings back our friends. So they think that he's like on a rotation of all these girls.
Winger.
And he takes them to get all their cars clean.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
It's
Dating's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't date again.
And there's not a relief, but once when you get to that stage where you're planning a wedding, it's like I've done it. And I think that's where the celebrations come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Relief. The dates, the dating, the talking stages and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And you never know from dating to how, to how it's going to end. Is wedding end game? Is that the goal?
No. Goals, family, kids,
Goals,
house.
family.
Well, goals are house. Houses are expensive.
Houses are expensive. I'm finding more and more couples now that are coming in, getting married, are going back into the traditional side where they want to get married before they have children. Whereas, like, my generation was a little bit like that, but when we went through literally years and years of people having a family, then getting married. But I think the younger set now are doing it the very traditional way.
Yeah.
Who knows? This time next year, she might be engaged.
Be nice.
Thank you so much for listening. We've loved all these questions. These questions are really, really important. Do keep them coming in. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram. I have a page called Enchanting Events where I do event singing and kids princess parties.
Yes, she turned up at the shop as Elsa on Saturday. It was a day off. And I'm like, what?
I turned up to the store and I went, I just thought I'd pop in and say hi. I was performing at the fair. And then she was like, what? I was like, yeah, do you like? And she was just like, you look
awesome.
great.
She looked fantastic. Brilliant. And Spectrum Sisters, where can we find you?
And Spectrum Sisters. They're all on Instagram. And then, Keira Jane P is my Instagram handle.
Fantastic.
So you can find me on all of them. See me doing all my stuff.
And you're going to do another show with us in a minute.
Yeah, very excited. Very exciting stuff.
But again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for listening. Keep subscribing. Keep popping those little messages on our YouTube channel and on our Instagram. It shows us that you are listening and watching, and it's great for our guests and for our couples getting married. It's really important to keep this channel open as well. So we'll see you all next week. Bye.